The great and the good of European football have been meeting and greeting here in Monaco. Zenit St. Petersburg, Manchester United's opponents tonight, landed Real Madrid and Juventus in their Champions League group. Klaus Bo Larsen from Denmark is the referee. Sir Alex Ferguson has stated his desire to emulate AC Milan, the last team to successfully defend the European Cup. Tonight he will try to follow in their footsteps by winning the European Super Cup. Last year here, Milan beat Sevilla 3-1. Racing forward to full-back again. Gets it back from Danny. Played in here behind Nani. Anikov towards Pogrebniak. And the centre-forward should have done better, really.
That's a shocker. I mean, his first thought there, Pogrebniak, is to get over that. But we mentioned it already, Clyde, that Nani has just got it. That was very, very weak on his part to let Anikov go. It's a lovely little pullback again, and he should be getting over that. The pitch is a bit bobbly, but I don't think he can use that as an excuse. Not on that occasion.
Dominguez. This time Danny's got in behind Manchester United's left back. Low cross deflected behind. They're having all kinds of problems in that area.
Do you know what? It's simple football from Zenit St. Petersburg. It's just little 1-2 stuff. Was he offside when it was played? No, I think Rio Ferdinand was keeping him onside, Danny, and Rio Ferdinand does well to get a left foot on it. But it's just quick little 1-2 stuff, and Manchester United are very, very slow to react to it.
Tennis. Scholes. Here's Carlos Tevez. And Malafiev got everything behind it. But it was an invitation to shoot, and a well-worked invitation. Zurianov. Timoshuk. Denisov. Foul by Anderson.
Clumsy. Denisov just got his body in the way to protect the ball and didn't necessarily need to do that, Anderson.
It's Dominguez. And it's a good swinging free kick. Despite the cheers and roars of the Zenit fans around the game, it's actually got to go between the post to count.
It hit the back of the net. I mean the back of the net. Yeah, it's just hit the little stanchion that holds the net in place. It was a very, very good attempt. And had Van der Sar a little worried, I mean, maybe he's in position to deal with it. But yeah, once it's come back off that little stanchion and it hit the net, the other end, they thought he'd done the business.
Danny. Clipped in towards Pogrebniak. Good defending that by Vidic. Pretty stubborn too. Anikov into Pogrebniak. Can he turn? No, Ferdinand shuts the door in his face. Good defending, corner kick. On
both counts. Vidic to get the header away to begin with and was fed back into Pogrebniak's feet. I thought Ferdinand did really well. I thought he was going to get rolled for a minute, but that's good experience. Don't dive in, just wait to see which way he goes and then deal with it.
Flick on by Denisov. Krishnats is there and goes down under pressure from Fletcher. Nothing doing. Anderson. Now 3 against 3 momentarily, and Tevez has slipped away from Zurianov. He's catching up all the time. And Carlos Tevez making progress along the dead ball line. Has got it to Rooney! Now can he get it out from under his feet? No, Malafiev is allowed to make a save. Clearest chance of the night. It was a good save by Malafiev. He got out to Rooney quickly, but he really shouldn't have been given a chance.
Yeah, that's it, Clyde. He was given a chance. Now just watch this brilliant strength. Now, maybe it's just a little away from him, a bit harsh. He did have to just stretch slightly with his left foot, and the control was gone from there. Keeper did well in the end. But it's better because I was just thinking about that before, and Malafiev hadn't been worked. He had to come and take a couple in the air, but that was it. So at least he's had something to do.
But United left 3 up at that set piece, and it caused a problem for Zenit St. Petersburg because their defenders were at the wrong end of the field.
Looks as if he fancies this, Timoshuk. Long way.
Set by Dominguez. Oh, and Krishnats is there, and Van der Sar had to make a save from the Croatian centre-back in the end.
Gary Neville, watch, he just lets him go. He just completely stops, thinking maybe Nemanja Vidic is going to come and deal with it. And Gary Neville really allowed him in. And Van der Sar has done well. And it's a correct decision because it clearly comes back off the Croatian.
Hit in by Anyakov. Gary Neville takes no chances. Grenier comes forward from the back, plenty of him. Kuznets is there too, the other centre-back. Taken by Dominguez, flicked on cleverly and in by Pogrebniak on the line. And Zenit St. Petersburg take the lead with a minute of the first half remaining. Pogrebniak, joint leading goal scorer in last season's UEFA Cup, claims the goal on the goal line, which gives Zenit St. Petersburg and Dick Advocat the lead in the European Super Cup.
I'll be honest, I think they deserve it on the balance of what we've seen.
And Charlie Ferguson's not going to have long to wait, to have his say on that. Paul Scholes with coming through the back of Timoshuk, and then it all gets a little bit out of hand with Anderson and Tevez having a say. Yellow card for Scholes. Anderson. Here is Rooney, putting off his defender into a position where he can run at Grenier and get in a shot. And that was very nearly the best of him. Very nearly.
Yeah, it's a decent hit, but I mean, I think his best instincts are served by, you know, just dropping off, playing off that striker. Whether it'll be Berbatov, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, in the end, the shot's just a little disappointing, just pulled it a bit.
Vidic. Hopefully in towards Fletcher. So well to gather that, Darren Fletcher. And find Carlos Tevez. Well, that's the belief he's got in himself. He's optimistic, ambitious. But that's Carlos Tevez.
Yeah, I think he felt once he made the space for himself that he really needed to get power behind it, because the keeper's favourite in that position, guarding his near post. He's just got a little too much behind it.
Danny. Oh, he's run all the way into the penalty area. Danny, what a goal! That's what they paid all the money for. £25 million worth of individual brilliance from Portugal's Danny. And Manchester United trail by 2 goals to 0.
Well, the worst possible time as well, just when Alex Ferguson was trying to make a couple of changes, get 2 players on the pitch to just kind of spark it a little bit more for Manchester United, but he was just allowed to run. Whether it was fear of making a tackle in case he went over, he was just allowed to carry on, cut inside. And really, once he got the chance to shoot, Van der Sar couldn't have done a lot with it.
It is Vidic who got wrong-footed, backpedaling here. Here's John O'Shea. It's a good shot. Well, good goalkeeping. Park Ji-sung. Malafiev did well, second time of asking. Still a chance for O'Shea, who heads it down. But why?
Yeah, he's off balance in the end, but that's all down to Carlos Tevez because he didn't give it up. It was brilliant work to retrieve it. And John O'Shea, they just sat off him. It is poor touch from Malafiev, but you know, he was always kind of in a good position to get there before Park had a decent chance to swing at it.
Scholes to Rooney, getting more and more involved in the build-up. And here's Tevez! Oh, it's a fantastic hit. Dipped over Malafiev and over his crossbar. He's been playing them on his own at times, Carlos Tevez.
Yeah, great feed again to work the space, and maybe he's just gone for a little too much venom on the last couple of efforts, and he's not kept control on the ball. They've just gone a smidgen high.
Quarter of the game remaining. Park Ji-sung. Evra. There's some space here now for Carlos Tevez, and instead he's played in John O'Shea. Oh, he needed an extra touch, and he didn't have time for it.
Sherrill did brilliant to get back, but John O'Shea gave him the chance. I mean, again, Tevez, he could have shot, saw the run, and it's the first touch that just slowed it all up and allowed the defender a little chance to recover.
Rooney. Deep towards O'Shea. It might come for Tevez. It's hit by Vidic and it's in. And Zenit St. Petersburg's lead has been halved by Nemanja Vidic. And Manchester United still have another 18 minutes to save this. It has been coming. More and more pressure. And eventually they catch Zenit in disarray from a corner, and full marks to the role that Wayne Rooney played in there. Tevez. Park's created space here for Wes Brown. And John O'Shea with a header. Needed a decent save from Malafian. Corner kick.
Excellent again. I mean, Tevez is the man, played the ball in for Brown, and he does well to redirect it, John O'Shea.
Rebniak back inside of his own penalty area defending. O'Shea's header forward, Tevez trying to reach it. Timoshuk is there first. Gathered by Danny. Chance to run here, Nemanja Vidic. He's got support from Arshavin. Back into Danny! Oh, he's hooked it wide. And he had a chance to bury Manchester United once and for all there. Couldn't take it.
Great run from Timoshuk, carrying on to Danny. This is a clever little ball back as well from Arshavin. I mean, he's not taking that well at all, but he's got the space to turn. Maybe hit it a little quicker than he needed to. I know Van der Sar was bearing down on him, but maybe could have been a little more composed.
Nani, Evra, Scholes. Where's Brown? Scholes right with his hands. I think he's handled that in. I think he's handled that in.
He has.
And there's nothing funny about that at all.
He's off, Claire.
He's off. It's the second yellow card, and it's absolutely deserved. What on earth was he thinking about? He does have these moments. He is the most wonderful, natural, gifted footballer in his general behaviour and conduct. Never, ever hear him say a word out of place. He is a model, but from time to time, he just seems to lose the plot.
I mean, I remember him doing something mad in Rome a couple of years ago as well when he didn't need to. It's pretty clear from that. I mean, it was obvious straight away to us what he's done. I wonder whether the referee so late in the game was going to take a kind of view. He's applied the letter of the law, and it is stupid.
And he'll miss Champions League games. It's Zenit's night. Russian football is on the march. Manchester United beaten again in Monaco. The presentation of the European Super Cup follows, but the final score here is Manchester United 1, Zenit St. Petersburg 2.